Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Hi, this is Shiba from STEM Academy. I'm your STEM facilitator for today. Hi, Syed. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. How old are you, Syed?
I'm fine.
কত বছর বয়স বলো?
I'm 7 years old.
Wow, that's great. So, have you learned coding before, or is this your first class you're learning coding?
This is my first class.
Wow, that's really amazing to know, Syed. Shall we wait for some more participants to join?
Okay.
Thank you. Hello, Mahtab. How are you? Hello, good evening, Alif.
I am fine, thank you.
Thank you. How old are you, Alif?
9-year-old.
Okay. Have you done any coding classes before? Have you learned coding before with any platform like Scratch, MIT App Inventor, or anything? Shall we start the demo class for today? Are you ready? Can you all see my screen? Is my screen visible?
Yes, miss.
Okay. So we have
Yes.
another participant. We have Kabir here. Hi, Kabir. Hey, can you introduce yourself? How old are you? Have you learned coding before, or is this your first class? And we have another new participants here. Hi, Kazi. Hello, you muted.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine.
How old are you, Kazi?
What?
How old are you? What is your age?
I am 8-year-old.
Oh, that's amazing. Have you learned coding before?
Yes.
Oh, what kind of coding you have learned?
What?
Oh, what kind of coding you have learned? Like what programming platform you have used? Can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay.
No,
What kind
sorry.
of coding? Yeah. You want to say something, Kazi?
What?
Okay. What is your hobbies, Kazi?
What?
What is your hobbies? What you do in your free time? What is your hobbies?
Play karate.
Oh, that's amazing. You know karate?
Yes.
Okay, that's amazing to know. I think almost everyone joined, so we can start the session for today. So today's demo class is all about learning about coding and programming with Scratch. Have anyone created any games with Scratch or created any story with Scratch? Or have you created any kind of interactive animation with Scratch?
I am create story in
Oh,
tutorial.
that's amazing. That's really amazing to know. What kind of stories you have created?
Scratch tutorial. See, and I create story.
Oh, that's amazing. So let's create a game today. Are you interested in creating game today with me?
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. How about you, Alif? How about you, Syed, Kabir? Shall we create a game today with Scratch?
What? What?
Shall we create a game? Some playing games today with Scratch coding and programming?
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing. So we have another participant here called Azar. Hi, Azar. Hello.
Hello.
How are
I
you,
am from
Azar?
I am fine. I am from eBiddaloy.
Oh, that's amazing. So,
Okay.
so shall we start the session for today? We were just waiting for some more participants to join. I think it's too late. I think we can start the demo.
Yeah, you may start.
Yeah, thank you. So before
Thank you
starting
very
the
much. Okay.
session, I would like to introduce myself. So I'm going to train you today with one of the coding class with Scratch programming. Okay. So what is basically called as Scratch programming? Before starting the class, I hope you all have installed the Scratch 3.0 application. If not, no problem. I'll tell you how to open the Scratch 3.0 platform. Okay. During the class, if you have any power supply problem, which means you're running out of power, or you have a power shutdown, so you can, just give a message to the coordinator, and you can again use the same link to join with a different device. Okay. And see that you have a good internet connection. I hope you all have joined with your laptop or computer. So you want me to repeat something? Kazi, you want me to repeat anything? Okay, so I hope Zoom platform is not new to you. During my class, I will ask my students to share their screen and show their designs. Okay, so in Zoom, there is an option called share screen. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to click share screen when I ask you to share the screen. Okay, so if you have any doubt during the class, you can unmute yourself and ask your doubts, or you can just put your doubts in the chat box. Okay, so let's start the class for today. So what is actually Scratch programming is, you can create interactive stories, and you can create your own games. You can create animations with visual block based programming. Okay, so why programming is very important is to control a mission. So how you command a mission? So imagine you're talking to your friend, so you know your language, right? You're talking in English, so your friend know English language, so whatever you communicate, he can understand. Similarly, if you want to control your computer, you need to learn something what computer knows, what machine knows. Okay, so that we call it as programming language. Okay, so in this programming language, you have a lot of visual block based programming. Puzzles will be there, so you're going to use that to learn Scratch coding in a fun and educational way. Okay, so the main objective of learning the Scratch programming is it's completely hands-on. You're going to create something with me, either games or animations, or if you're going to use create stories, everything you're going to program, think logically, and you're going to use your own algorithm, and then you're going to create your own music or art or animation or video games with your programming skill. Okay, shall we start coding? Are you ready? Are you ready? Shall we start?
Yes.
So
Yes.
before starting, I'm gonna tell you something how to open this platform. Okay, so this is called this Scratch 3.0 online editor. So if you have not downloaded anything, so my suggestion is open your Google Chrome and type in your Google Chrome as Scratch 3.0 online editor. This is the platform I want you to open. If you want me to open the link, yes, I will share the link. I want you to click on the link. Okay, so I'll just share this link in the chat box in your Zoom platform. I will be sharing it in your chat box. Okay, so can you all click the link chat box in Zoom and open this link? So once you open this link, there is an option to create in the top or start creating. So can you all open the link which I shared you?
Yes.
Yes.
So let me know if you have any doubt how to open it, ma'am, how you got this page. I want everyone to get this page, Scratch page. Okay. So can you open the link? So are you in this page where I am in? Like Scratch, create, explore, ideas, about.
Yes.
Yeah. So now you can see something called as start creating, something like this. So you have to choose the start creating, or you can choose create, anything. So what I'm going to choose is start creating. There are two buttons. One is join, other is start creating. I'm going to click start creating. So I want everyone to choose the start creating option in this page. Can you all click start creating?
Ma'am, I don't watch.
So you can't see it? You're not in this
Yes.
page? Can I tell you the steps again? Can you do it again with me?
Yes.
Okay. So what you have to first do is you have to open your Google Chrome. Can I show you again? Can you listen and try it? So first is just type scratch.
My scratch is open.
Your scratch is open. Good. So can you all just type here? Whoever have not done, just type here scratch 3.0 online editor. So you get something like this. Scratch 3.0 online editor. And just click enter. You can see this page, scratch, imagine, program, and share. Imagine, program, share. Can you see this page? I think someone have not done. Can you just see, look into my screen and try this? Open the scratch, imagine, program, and share. Click on this particular link. You can see this page.
I don't see page.
Would you like to share your screen so that I'll help you to complete that step, Kazi? Can you share your screen? Yeah.
I'm fine. I will fine.
Kazi, can you just open the scratch? Oh, you already in the project page. Kazi, I think you're already in the project page. You're beyond the steps, what I'm telling you. You don't need to worry about it. Okay. So others, I think if you click start creating, you will be in this page. You will be in this project page. This is called as the project page. You can see a lot of colorful things in this project page. One is code, another is costume, another is sound. Okay, so I'll tell you what is code, costume, and sound. Okay, so if you click the code option, so you can see a lot of colorful codings are available, like motion is moving, any kind of movement based coding that you need to control your character will be here, like move 10 steps, turn 15 degrees, turn 15 degrees, go to random position, and go to 0x y. So these things are available. So if you open the looks option, you can see like how you can change the appearance of a character. You want to make it to say something, so those things will be available. Sound have a lot of controls in sound, giving a sound for your character. Imagine if you have a bird, you can make a bird sound. Okay, if you're having a cat, you can make the cat to say meow. So a lot of sounds available, right? You can make use of it to work. And in events, you can see the controlling parts are available. Okay, so shall we start our first project? Are you excited? So our first project is all about, yeah, I would like to play the video. You're gonna guess what game it is. Okay, we're gonna create that game in the class now. Okay, so now I want to just show you a video of the game, what I'm going to teach you. So now based on that, you're going to tell me what it is. Okay, so can I just expand my whole screen and just show you? Can you see my screen?
You can use Scratch to make a chase game. To start, let's pick a backdrop. Now let's pick a sprite. I'll choose the octopus. Let's make it move when I press the arrow keys. When I press the right arrow key, we can make it move right. And left arrow to move left. Let's add a sprite to chase. I'll choose the star. Let's make this sprite move around randomly. Click the green arrow to see this code and to see what else you might
So
add
what
to
do you
your game.
understand from the video? What did you see in the video which I showed you? What game it is? What game it is? Can you see my screen? So what game you have seen in my project?
Hmm?
You didn't see anything?
I like the
It's a kind of a chasing game. Okay, so we're gonna create a chasing game. In your chasing game, can you see I have 4 different kinds of chasing game in my screen? Okay, in this game you have your character. So imagine in the first game robot is going to chase the star, and in the second game you can see the octopus is chasing a diamond, and in the third game you can see the frog is chasing a bug, and in the fourth game you can see the dog is chasing a cat. Okay, so any kind of a chasing game you can create. Okay, it depends on your own idea to choose a character. Okay, you need to decide which character is going to chase and which character is going to randomly move in your game. Okay, so in this game you have to make your character to chase the other character to get points in the game. Okay, you will get some points for collecting the character. So in my game you have to think about the logic in the game. So what you have to do the coding, how to do the coding to control all the things is, initially you need to create a character. Okay, then you need to make the character to move left, right, and control your character to move up and down. Then using this controlling part you can chase the star. Okay, so while chasing the star, whenever you chase the star, your score supposed to get added in the game. So this is the game we're gonna create in the today's demo class. Okay, so let's start with the first step, moving your character left and right. So before moving your character left and right, the first step is adding a backdrop. Okay, so backdrop is the whole background for your game. Okay, whenever you play some game there will be some background, right? So in this game also you can create a backdrop. Okay, and you can add your character to chase. Okay, so the first step in the game you have to do is adding a backdrop. I'll tell you where to choose the backdrop. Come to your project page. You can see some kind of a small stage. You can see the stage in the bottom of your right corner. Can you see the right bottom corner? You can see a stage. So in that stage you can see a small circle icon, right? So I can just highlight in my screen and show you. So this is the small background changing option. Okay, just click here and choose your favorite backdrop from here. So these are the backdrops available. So I'm going to choose the galaxy backdrop. So I'm clicking the galaxy backdrop. Now you can see my game is filled with the galaxy backdrop. Can you all add a backdrop now? Alif, Syed,
yes.
and Qazi? Good. Let me know if you want me to repeat the step. If you don't understand where to get the backdrop, I'll tell you again. Who don't understand this step? Who don't understand this step? I'll just show you again. Look into the right bottom corner. So this is the place you need to click. Okay, this circle icon. There are many backdrops available after you click this, like a city, colorful city, forest, flowers, hill, jungle, many things. In that, I'm just choosing a galaxy. Okay. So once you choose a galaxy backdrop, it will look, your game page will look something like this. This is the game page. Have you all added a backdrop, Alif, Syed? Have you added a backdrop? Okay. So once you, yes, Syed, you want to say something?
Yes, I choose galaxy.
Okay. Shall we add a character in the game? So before your background, You can see small cat in the right corner, the bottom corner, a small cat. Okay, what you have to do is click on the small cat in the right bottom corner. It just give you some option like choose a sprite. Okay, can you just click on the small cat in the bottom? So you can see a lot of characters available like animals, people, fantasy, many things are available. So in that, I wanted to choose a robot. So instead of searching the character, there is a small box available here. You can type the character name. Okay, so can you just type the character name here as robot? So I'm going to type here as robot. So there are two different robots available. So I'm going to choose this one. So now I added my character in the game. So you can add your own characters in the game. So what you need to do is choose the small cat icon, which is available in your right bottom corner. Okay, once you click here, there are many characters available. We call it as sprites. Okay, so you can see animals, you can see people, dance, music, butterfly, cake, many things are available. So what you need to choose is a robot character. So once you click that, come back to your game, you can see a robot in your game. So we have added a backdrop. We have added a chasing character in the game. So I hope Alif, Syed, and Kazi is following my steps. So if you have any doubt, just oh no, Alif, I don't know Bangla to talk because I'm not from Bangladesh. So you're not comfortable with my English. So Bangla is not my native language, so I don't really know Bangla. Can I say it slowly? Maybe if you can, if you don't understand English. Thank you. Have you added a backdrop and a character, Alif? You want me to repeat how I added a backdrop and a character? Let me know. Maybe I'll just give you a small recap of what we did now. I hope you all can see my screen. What I did is I opened the Scratch platform online editor, and in that I created a new project. Okay, so in that project, you know what is the game we are creating. So what is the game we are creating? It's a chasing game. Okay, you're gonna create two characters. One character is going to chase the other character, so that after you chase the character, you'll get some points. Okay, it's kind of a scoring based points. So in this game, you will have a cat. We don't need this cat. So what initially I did is I tried to delete the cat by choosing the delete option. So where is the delete option? So you can see below this character, you can see the delete option. What I did initially is I deleted this cat because I don't want cat in the game. Okay. So first step is I added a background to my game. So how my game supposed to look like? So that's called as background. Okay. So I added a background, and if you click the background option, you can see many backgrounds are available like baseball, bedroom, blue sky, and a castle, concert, desert. Lot of backgrounds are available. I have chosen a galaxy backdrop. So once I have chosen this galaxy backdrop, you can see my game is filled with galaxy. Okay, after I added the galaxy, the backdrop option, before your backdrop option, you can see a small cat. We call it as sprite. Okay, but if you click here, you can choose your own character in your game. So you can choose which character to chase the other character. So here I'm going to type in the search box because you have too many characters here to search. Instead of scrolling down and searching, you can type in the search box as robot. Okay, just type here as robot and choose your character so that your character will be available in the game. So these are the two steps we have done. Shall we do the programming part to control your character, this robot, to move right side, left side, and move up and down? Okay, that's great, Alif. I think Alif have done this step. Shall we just control the character to move left, right, up, down by doing the coding part? Shall we start the coding part? Okay, so let's start making the character to move 4 directions. So what are the 4 directions? Is I want the character to move left, right, up, and down. Okay, so these are the 4 directions I want the character to move. Okay, so the first program is making the character to move left side. Okay, so this is left side, this is the right side. So to make your character to move left side, your character needs to supposed to move in the x direction. So x axis, we call it as x axis. So x axis will control the character to move left side and move right side. But if you want to give a direction, left direction, you need to give minus x value, which is minus x value will make left. Okay, so if you give the positive x value, it will try to move your character right side. So this is how you can make your character to move right and left with the coding part. Okay, so the first step you need to do is you need to click on the motion block. You can see change x by 10. Okay, so if you're changing x by 10, it will make it to move right direction. And again, get one more option, change x by minus 10. So minus 10 will allow your character to move left side. Okay, so can you all get the 2 blocks? Click on the motion, scroll down, you can see change x by minus 10 and change x by 10. Can you all do this step? Oh, we have a new participant here. Hi, Abdullah. Hello. What is your name? Hello.
My name is Surendra Fatima.
Hi, Fatima. How are you?
I'm 5.
How old are you, Fatima?
I am 6 years old.
Oh, you're too early to learn coding. That's amazing. So we have started our project, Fatima. I think you're too late. No problem. I'll tell you how to do. Can you redo this step again? We have started a project in coding. We're gonna create a small game with scratch coding and programming part. Can you do along with me, Fatima?
Okay.
Thank you. Can you just open your web browser? Can you open your Google Chrome? Do you know how to open your Google Chrome, Fatima? Hey, Fatima, can you just open your Scratch programming? Like, I'll tell you how to do it, okay? Others, I want you all to patiently wait until Fatima complete. I'm just trying to share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Chase game card.
Uh, okay, that's great. So what game are we going to create today, Fatima? A kind of a chasing game. Okay, so it can be any character that chases another character. For example, I have given 4 different examples of the same chasing game. Okay, one is a robot chasing a star, another game is octopus chasing a diamond, and the third is a frog chasing a bug, and the fourth one is a dog chasing a cat. Okay, so we're going to create something like this. Okay, so to create some kind of a chasing game, you need to learn coding. Okay, also you need to know how to do the designing part, how to create a background, how to add your character, how to add another character to control. Many things you need to learn. Okay, so the first step I want to tell you is how to create this character, add this character. To create this character, you need to use one of the platform called Scratch 3.0 online editor. This is an online editor where you do the coding part to create your game. So can you just open the link which I'm going to share in the chat box? Maybe I will just share the link in the chat box again. Can you just try here? I'll share the link in the chat box for everyone. So whoever have not started, please try to open the link which I shared in the chat box. If you open the link, you can see something like this. Scratch, start creating. What you have to do is have to choose the start creating option to start your new project. So can you try in your screen also, Fatima? Can you try this step, Fatima?
Okay.
Just click start creating. Are you in this page or have you opened the screen?
Yes.
Can you click start creating? There is something called it start creating. So just click on start creating. So you will be like then it will take you to the project page. This is the project page. This is the place where you do your project, like create your game, create animation, create interactive stories. Are you in this page, Fatima?
Yes.
Okay. So now I'll tell you how to add a backdrop in the game. Okay. So already in this game, I want to tell you a few things. So this is the project page. Maybe I can change the color of the screen and tell you. This is the project page, and this is the coding blocks. And the center part is the place where you do your coding part. Okay. And this is the place where you add your character. And this is the place where you add a backdrop. Okay. So now the first step is adding a backdrop. Okay. So now just click on the small option in your right corner. It just looks like a small square. Okay. A box kind of option. Just click on the small circle available in your right bottom corner. If you keep your cursor, it just shows you choose a backdrop. So can you just click on choose a backdrop? Choose a backdrop. So you can see many colorful backdrops, right? Just click on galaxy. Can you just add a galaxy backdrop?
Hello?
Hello. So have you added a galaxy backdrop, Fatima?
Backgrounds.
Have you chosen the galaxy backdrop which I have chosen, or you want me to help you again?
I can see the background.
Okay. Can you delete the cat which is already here by choosing this delete box? You can see a small delete option here near to the small cat, no, this one. So if you click here, the cat will get deleted. I want a robot in the game. So you have to first delete it, and then what you have to do is you're going to add a new character. Okay. So once you delete it, you can see here, you can see a small cat option in the bottom. So if you keep your cursor, it will just show you like choose your costume, choose your sprites. Okay. So click here in the small choose your sprite, and you have to type in the search box as can you just type here as robot? Can you just use it as robot? Can you add a robot in the game?
Yeah.
Are you adding a character, Fatima?
No, I'm not putting the character because I can see the background or the character.
Would you like to share your screen? Maybe I can help you, Fatima. Can you just click share screen? Can you just click share screen? Can you click share screen in your Zoom so that I can see your screen and help you?
I cannot share my screen yet.
Why? What's the problem?
I didn't learn how to share my screen.
Can you get your mom or your father's help
Okay.
to share your screen? Maybe I can help you to get the backdrop and the character. Okay. Good. Okay. I think right now Alif is sharing his screen. Hey Alif. Alif, can you just add a character here? Click on the small cat here and add a robot. Oh yeah. Can you type here inside the search bar as robot? B-O-T. Yeah, you got a robot. That's amazing. So we have created a backdrop. We have added a character. Okay. So similarly, I want Fatima also to do it. I'll just stop sharing your screen. Can you stop sharing your screen, Alif? Click stop sharing. Okay. Fatima, can you now share your screen? Hey Fatima, can you share your screen? Can you get your parents' help in sharing your screen so that I can help you to start the project?
Share my screen.
Hey, hi Tanvir. Hello, how are you? Okay. So I think others, maybe if you're too young, maybe we can get your parents' help. You can ask your mom or dad to sit with you, maybe to control your computer. So will be, that will be so easy for them to
Yeah,
process the
that's free.
different steps. Are you trying?
I shared the screen.
Are you sharing or you want to share now? Maybe you can stop
I
sharing.
shared my screen.
Can you click share screen in the bottom of your Zoom? In Zoom, you can see something called as share
I
screen.
shared my screen.
You have to click again share. If you share your screen, we can see your screen, but I don't think I can help you in showing you okay. In Zoom, maybe I can show you how this option will look like. Can you see my in Zoom?
These are pretty cool, but crap.
Start video, invite, manage
What a
participants,
scrap the
share screen option. So you have to share
and a
screen.
think of I got.
Okay, Tanvir, can you just mute yourself? Fatima, can you see a small green option? After you click share screen, again it will show a box. Then you need to again click share screen. 2 times you have to click share screen and share screen.
Great option.
Okay, after that it will show a box, right? Can you again click share screen in that option?
Okay.
You have to press 2 times. Very good. I can see your screen. Open your Scratch project. Where is your Scratch project? Can you open
What
your
are you doing?
Because
What
I
are you
cannot
doing?
see the background or the character. I didn't do it because I cannot see the background or the character.
You didn't create anything so far. Can you just open your Google Chrome? Can you open your Google Chrome and start creating?
Okay.
Good. Can you just open?
So,
Can you just open any kind of a profile and start? Open this one. Your name.
okay.
Double click and open this. Type here Scratch 3.0 online editor. Type Scratch. The spelling for Scratch is Scratch. Scratch. So you have to type here Scratch. Can you see my screen? I'm just trying to highlight that. Can you type that?
Yes, I can see. I can
Type
see
here.
your
Type spelling. Yeah, can you type that?
spelling.
Scratch. Can you type that? Make it quick because others are almost done.
I cannot type screen.
Why can't you type it? You have a keyboard, right? Can you just type here? Type here in the inside this box, Fatima, this box. Can you type inside this box? Type. You have a keypad, right? Can you just type? Yeah.
Yes.
Start typing.
Yes or not?
Okay. So I'm just trying to share my screen for the next step. Whoever is done, this project, this project, like the Scratch project. So I want everyone to start adding a program for your character to move. Okay. The first thing we have done is making the character to move, right? So how we started is we added a character, we added a backdrop. So the backdrop is a galaxy one, and the character is a this one, the robot. Okay. So the robot have to move right and left side, left direction, to control. Okay. In the coding part, I just want you to choose the event and drag and drop when space key is pressed. Okay. So can you all drag and drop when space key is? So click on the events and drag and drop the second option when space key is pressed. Instead of space key, can you change it to left arrow key? Can you all start creating this when left arrow key pressed? Just start with the first step, like when left arrow key is pressed. Just start with when left arrow key is pressed. Did you got this option? Fuzzy and Olive. Okay. So in your keyboard, you have the left arrow key, right? So if you click the left arrow key, I want your character also move in the left direction. That was the programming command I'm giving in the game. Okay. So click on the move. So the motion here is how to move your character, how to move your character from one place to other place in the game. Go to the motion option, you can see change X by 10. So X axis will make your character to move left and right side. So if you give negative value, which means if you give -10, your character will move left side. If you give +10, your character will move right side. Okay. So that's the logic. So if when your left arrow key is pressed, you're changing the X position of your character to move little bit left direction. Okay. So this is the first step in the program. So can you all do this step? First click on events and drag and drop. I'll just show you how I did this again. I clicked on event block. I dragged and dropped when space key is pressed. Instead of space, I have changed to left arrow. Okay, that's the first step. Second step is go to motion block. You can see change X by 10. You need to change it the value to -10. Just click inside this box and type -10. This is the first step in the coding. Can you all try doing this? Alif, Kazi, and others, I hope you're trying the steps along with me. So if you completed this step, shall we program how to make the character to move right side? So now I'm pressing my left arrow in my keyboard. In my keyboard, you can see my character is moving a little bit towards the left direction. Can you all see this? I'm just trying to press left arrow in my keyboard. In your computer keyboard, you have the left key.
Hi, Dad.
Yeah. So once you're done, you have to do the same step for making your character to move right side. Click on the events, go to this option when space key is pressed. Instead of space key, you have to change to right arrow. Just change it to right arrow and come to the motion block and change the X to +10 value. So this positive value will make your character to move right direction and negative value will make the character to move left direction. So X-axis will make your character to move right and left. Okay. So click your right arrow. This will allow your character to move right direction. Click your left arrow, which will allow your character to move left direction. This is how you control your character to go and chase the other character in the game. So once you're done controlling the left arrow key pressing and part and right arrow key pressing part, now the next part in the game is you need to make your, so you have to follow the same step. The meaning for same step is you need to make the character to move up and down. Okay, go to events, again drag and drop when up arrow is pressed. Okay, and similarly go in the events and drag and drop when down arrow is pressed. So when up arrow key pressed, when down arrow key was pressed. Okay, so instead of X axis to control, what you need to do is you have to click on change Y by 10. Okay, so if you change Y axis by 10, your character will move up and down. Okay, so while it is moving down, you need to give minus value. So if it is coming down, you need to give minus Y value to come down. Okay, if you want your character to move up, you need to give Y value positive value as 10. Okay, so now I'm just trying to click my arrow keys in my keyboard. So if I click the left arrow, my character is moving left side. If I click right arrow in my keyboard, it is moving right side. So if I click up direction, it is moving up, and if I click down, it's just moving down. So can you see how the characters is moving? So I hope you all are following the steps. Alif, Kazi, and Fatima. So this is the first part of the game. Shall we create the second part of the game? Or anyone is still doing? You want my help? So now I want you to just add another character in the game. So I'm choosing the costume. I'm going to type here as star. Just type the word as star. Okay, just type here as star. Okay, I think Alif is sharing his screen. Good, Alif. Can you just do the next step? When up arrow key is pressed and down arrow key is pressed, go to events and do the same steps for making it to go up and down. Go to events, Alif. Yes, Alif. Can you go to events? Just click on events. This part. Click here. No, not this one. No. We don't need the flag is clicked. We don't need this block. I want you to do a different one. When right arrow is pressed, it's supposed to move. Yeah, this one is right, I think. Yeah. On events and drag and drop when space key is pressed.
What is that sound?
When space key is pressed, just drag and drop down. Yeah, and change the option to up arrow. Up arrow. So if you click up arrow in your keyboard, side direction. Okay, go to motion. You have to change the Y axis by 10. Y value, not X. It's Y. Go to motion block. You can see something called as, just scroll down, come down, a little bit down. Yeah, stop. You can see change Y by 10. Can you just add this block? Drag and drop and attach the block. drag and attach it. Click, drag and attach it. Very good, good. And now go to events and try to do for the down arrow is pressed. When space key is pressed, use the same block when space key is pressed. When space key is pressed, instead of space, you have to change it to down arrow. Yeah, come down. Yeah. Instead of space, you have to change it to down arrow. Just this one, down arrow. Yeah, very good. So go to motion block and change y by -10. Just scroll down. Scroll down. Yeah, change y by -10. This 10, y by. Change y by. You have 10, right? You have to type -10. -10. Yeah. Minus. Add a minus symbol here. Yeah. Good. Very good. So now can you click right arrow? Choose your keyboard. Leave your mouse. Don't do anything with your mouse. Don't press dart with your mouse. In your keyboard, you have up arrow, down arrow, right arrow, and left arrow, right? See in your keyboard, you have a keyboard, right? So can you just click that? See your character is also moving to that direction. Good. I think right now he's pressing up. Good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Good. Super. Super. So now we are in the last part of the game. The last part of the game is, I'm going to share my screen for just to show you the last part of the game. Last part of the game is adding the other character to chase, right? So now you need to click the other character, choose a sprite and type here as star. Okay, just type here as star. Just get a star in your game. Can you all get a star in your game? So go to controls, you can see a forever block. Just add a forever block. So in the game, I want the star character to move all the time in a different position. That's why I'm adding a forever block. Inside this forever block, I'll just give a command what it's supposed to be completely repeated again and again. Okay. So now go to the motion option. You can see glide for 1 second to the random position, which means I want the star in the game to move random position all the time. So forever means it's all the time. I want my star to go to random position. What is the meaning for random position is? It will just move all the time to a different location. So your job is to make your robot to go and chase the star wherever it is. Okay. So I'll repeat the step again what I did. First, I went to events. I just got the first block when flag is clicked. Go to controls and just add a forever block and go to motion and add glide for 1 second for random position. These are like a color code. See which color block I'm using. See what color that matches this area and click that place to get the particular program. So this is the second part of the game. So let me know if you have any doubt in this step, or else we'll just move on to the next step. Is anyone still doing this step? You want my help? So once you completed this step, making your character to move, I'll show how the game entirely works. So if you click the flag button, this star will go many different directions. Your part is to make your robot to move and go and touch the star all the time. Okay, so that is the first part of the game. So how will you know you touch or chase the star? So let's add a sound in the game. Okay, so I want to just add some sound. So whenever you go and touch the or collected the star, it's gonna just play some sound. Okay, so this will make you to know that you collected the star. Okay, so you got some point. Okay, so this is what I want you to do now. So click on the star here and we're gonna do some coding for it. Okay, so whenever your robot is being touched by the star, we're gonna add some sound. Okay, so to do that, what you have to do is you need to understand the logic in the coding. So whenever you are, if your character, your robot character is touching a star, we're gonna play some sound. Okay, so to create this program, what you need to do is you have to do the code in the robot. If your robot is touching the star, we're gonna play sound. It's not the star is touching your robot, you'll get the sound. You are the robot, you are chasing the star. Okay, so if your robot touches the star, we're gonna play the sound. So click on the robot to do the coding part. Come to the robot program here in this page, so that you can start the next program. So when flag is clicked, okay, just add the fifth program for your robot. When flag is clicked, go to controls, add a forever block. This is the next step I want you to do. Just add a flag and a forever block, both in the robot. You have to do this in the robot. Can you just add a flag is clicked and a forever block, both the blocks? So once you're done, when flag is clicked and the forever block, just add a if then condition from controls. From the same control block, just add if then. So what is the meaning for if then is? It's like a condition. If your robot is touching a star, then we're gonna play a sound. So that's the if then statement, the law. So can you just add a if then block inside the forever block? When flag is clicked, add a forever, and inside the forever, can you just add a if then block from same controls? So once you're done, go to the sensing part and drag and drop touching mouse pointer. Okay, just instead of mouse pointer, you need to change this to the star. So if you're touching a star, we're gonna play some sound, right? So go to the sound block and you can see many sounds are available. Just choose play sound, play any kind of sound, a collecting sound. You can change it to collecting sound. Just go and open and add a collect option. Just choose collect option. Just play collect sound. So how I did this is I added a flag button from events. I added a forever block from controls, and I added the if then condition from again controls. See, touching a star is a kind of sensing. Okay, go to the sensing block. There is a block called touching mouse pointer. Instead of mouse pointer, I changed to star. If your robot is touching a star, we're gonna make a collecting sound. Okay, just see that I'm gonna play this game. I'm gonna just click the flag button. So what I'm gonna do in this game is I want to make my robot to go and touch it. So I'll reshare my screen with sound again, so you will understand how this game works. So you can see I can make my robot to move with right arrow and left arrow. So using the arrow controls, you can make again the game to work. Like you can make the character to move left, right, up, down, all the directions. So did you understand the whole logic, how we created a simple 2D game with scratch coding and programming? So we are done for today. Maybe Kazi and we have Tanveer and we have a new participant, Shayar. So let me know you have any doubt in what we did. Are you recreating along with me? Kazi, are you following the project? Do you want to say something?
Yes.
Yeah, Kazi, let me know. Are you done with me or you have any doubt? Would you like to share your screen, Kazi, and show your project? Everyone.
Yes. Wait.
Thank you. We'll wait for you.
See.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay, that's amazing. Good job. Good work, Kazi. Is your game working fine? Is your game working?
Yes.
Okay. Do you find it interesting, Kazi?
Yes.
That's great. That's great. So what did you learn in today's class, Kazi?
What?
What did you learn in today's class? What you learned?
Gaming.
Okay. How to create game with your own coding with Scratch, right? Good,
Yes.
good. Very good. So we are in the end of the session. So in the end of the session, I want to just tell you how to create a scoreboard. Okay. So do you know what is a scoreboard? Do you know what is a scoreboard? How to add a score in the game? Whatever game you play, how will you know you win the game or you lose the game? It is something like the score points, how much points you gain in the game. Okay, so we're gonna create a score points. Okay, maybe others can mute yourself so that you will not get my echo. So next part and the last part in the game is how to add a scoreboard. So in your game, there is something in a block called variables. Okay, so click on the variables. You need to create a variable called score. Okay, what is called as variable? Something that changes, something that varies all the time. So score is something that it continuously changing. Okay, initially if you start playing the game, your score will start with 0 points. After you collect two stars, so it will give 2 points. After you collect 5 stars, you'll get 5 points. After you collect 10 stars, you'll get 10 points. So that is keep on changing, right? That is keep on varying. So that's we call it as variables. Okay, so you need to make a variable and give a name for the variable as score. Okay, and in the coding part, you need to set your score to 0 whenever the game is started, and whenever you're touching the star, you're going to change the score by 1. Changing the score is adding the score to 1 point, which is increasing the score. Setting the score is resetting the value 0 whenever you start playing the game. Always your score will start with 0. Okay, not comes with the previous value. So in the robot programming part, first we will create the score. Click on the variables, and there is something called as make a variable. Okay, click on variables. You can see make a variable. Click on make a variable, and it will ask you the name for the variable. Just type here a score. Type the name for the variable as score and click OK. So what I did is I clicked on variable. I choose make a variable. I type the name for the variable as score, and I created a variable called score. Okay. So now it's time to do two things. I will set my variable to 0 and change my variable to 1 point here. I added this two block. Instead of the word my variable, I'm going to change it to score. Okay, this is what I did. I just set the score variable to 0, change score by 1 point. So when I play the game, whenever I collect my star, my score is also increasing, right? So this is how it will work. So can you all do the last step in the game? The last step which I'm trying to show you, this scoring part, this two blocks you need to add. Set score to 0, change score by 1. You're going to add these two new blocks in the same program, but I'm just showing you which place you need to add these two blocks. Have you all completed till this step? Kazi, are you done?
Yes.
Very good. Is your score part working?
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. So we are in the last part of the game. I think we are done with the game. Very good. Good job, Kazi, that you have tried to complete the whole project along with me when compared to the other participants. Good work. I appreciate your sincere work, Kazi. Thank
Thanks.
you. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
So we will be seeing you if you enroll for the course in the upcoming sessions. Okay, Kazi. So we have some more participants joined. I think they left and again they joined. Again they left. I don't know they completed the project entirely along with me or not. I think Kazi is the student who completed the whole project along with me. Very good. Good work. Good work. Kazi is trying to show his whole game to everyone. I hope others can see what he did. I'm just trying to pin him. Yeah, that's great. I think Kazi got almost 64 points. Good work. Good job. So by this, we are ending the demo class for today. Thank you so much for attending the session.